What's going on YouTube? This is Jabber Tech, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Galaxy Watch Active 2. This is going to be an unboxing and first look of it. I have the 44mm here in aluminum. There is a 42mm available, as well as a really cool stainless steel that's going to cost you a couple more bucks. Just check my link down below if you're interested in picking this up, but let's go ahead and unbox this thing and check it out together. The box looks very similar to what we saw with the original Galaxy Watch Active, the OG edition. This being the second edition, there is a couple changes and some welcome improvement, one being the all-new 1.4-inch screen, but we'll take a look at that. On the back, you have some key specifications, lightweight design at only 26 grams. This is really light. Automatic tracking for certain activities. You get heart and health monitoring, of course. I have the Bluetooth edition. There is an LTE edition as well if you want to check it out. So whatever edition you want, you can go out and purchase it. I'll leave all these links down in my description below, but it's a very clean, very simple presentation. Inside, it's no different. You do get your usual wireless charging puck for the Galaxy Watch Active 2, and this will work if you have one of Samsung's newer wireless chargers. You can just pop this on one of those and charge your watch. I personally like that a wearable device is using a wireless charger. To me, this just makes more sense. It's just a little bit easier, but let's just put that aside. And this is the Galaxy Watch, but one thing we're missing actually, and I'm actually pretty surprised about that. Oh no, there's the manuals right in the box, tucked away. We're not even gonna take a look at that. I thought Samsung was getting the hint and realizing that we really don't need manuals for a watch. But let's just go ahead, turn this on and check it out together. Now that we have it all unboxed, let's just go ahead and just take a quick 360 tour of it. This, of course, is the black edition, but there are other colors as well. I have the 44mm, which I think looks pretty good on my wrist. That was my one complaint about the original Galaxy Watch Active, was it's a little small, but they still have that smaller 42mm edition, if that size better suits you. You do have replaceable 20mm style bands right over here. And if you can tell one thing that's absolutely brand new, and that is the heart rate monitor right over here. It has 8 photodiodes now, so it's supposed to be a lot more efficient, a lot more accurate at monitoring your heart rate. Speaking of the all-new heart rate monitor on the back here, you do have a feature that's going to be enabled via software. That's the ECG monitoring, so it will be able to detect irregular rhythms, sort of like what the Apple Watch does, and I think that's really cool. The screen itself on this larger model is a fingerprint magnet, as you can tell, but this is the 44mm, so it's a 1.4-inch screen. The 42mm has a 1.2-inch screen. Another thing that's new this year, you do have a speaker and microphone. That was not present in the original Galaxy Watch Active, and Samsung really listened to us. I'm really glad that they did. We all want to be able to take phone calls from our wrists. That just makes the point of a smartwatch actually more worth it if you're not just using it for fitness, if you're using it for an overall watch. Just to show you what it'll look like on the wrist here. So not bad. It has a different styling. It's definitely a more sporty, more active looking watch. Let me know what you think about this styling down in the comments below, but I think it actually fits really nice and it really is an active watch. The band is very soft, very smooth. The strap itself is kind of like a hybrid strap. It's kind of like this tuck under design, but then you still have a buckle here, so it is very secure. I'm really confident that with the buckle and then with the way that the extra watch band kind of tucks inside, not only will it not get in the way of your activities, whatever you're doing, if you're swimming, running, lifting weights, this is not going to get in the way. Sometimes the flap just kind of, well, flaps. So this is very secure and it will stay on the wrist. You all know I like watch bands, but of course I'll probably be switching this out. But it's a very smooth, premium feeling watch band. If you just take a look at that. You have 2 buttons on the side, so you do have a Bixby/back, and then you have a power/select. But what's really cool about this, you will notice that there is not a rotating bezel, and that was a huge complaint from the Galaxy Watch Active, the original, the OG. Well, Samsung addressed this, and we now have a virtual rotating bezel in this, so I'm really excited to check this out. This does have the same Exynos processor, the 9110 that's found in the Galaxy Watch, and that was in the Galaxy Watch Active. So it's pretty much the same processor, which I actually have no problems with. It's a very snappy processor. You do have 768 megabytes of RAM and 4 gigabytes of storage, so you can download your music tracks, you can download your apps, whatever you want to do. It's probably going to fit on this watch with no issues thanks to that 4 gigabytes of storage. It also is 5 ATM and mil-spec 810G for that drop protection, and it's just an overall nice looking watch in my opinion. I definitely like the way this looks, but other than that guys, it's pretty much a Galaxy watch. It's beautiful hardware. This is a very well made Tizen smartwatch. And let's just go through the setup process in case a lot of you kind of want to see what it's about. Let's just press the back button here, just like that. There's your home button, and you can kind of go through, but it's not letting me check out that rotating bezel just yet. Swiping down, you get your toggles. This is all the One UI update. Cover the screen, and that's it. So now I'm just super excited. Now that it's all set up, I want to test out this rotating bezel for the first time with all of you guys. So let's just go ahead, go into the app drawer, and then kind of see what it's all about. Okay. All right, guys, let me pause the video and let me figure out how to use this, and I'll be right back. I just want to show you why I was not able to use that touch bezel. For some reason, out of the box, Samsung has it turned off. So let me just go ahead and turn this on, and now we'll be able to actually test out this virtual bezel. I don't know why Samsung has that disabled. That's one of the key features of this watch. This virtual bezel is something really cool and something I definitely wanted to check out. So go into your settings when you first get this watch. Otherwise, you'll be going crazy trying to figure out why it's not working. But let's just go ahead, and my initial impressions is that this feels really, really nice. With every click, you get a nice vibration, and all you have to do is gently, or not so gently, rub your finger around the bezel on the outside. And honestly, if you have the original Galaxy Watch, if you have the Gear S3, whatever you have, this really feels exactly like that, which each rotation, you get that nice satisfying haptic feedback, that nice vibration, that nice click that lets you kind of know that you are selecting something different and you are rotating the bezel. I think that's a super cool feature, guys. All you have to do is rotate with your finger just like this, and you get that nice satisfying click. Now, if you've ever used a Tizen watch or you've seen one before, the software is basically the same. Swiping down from the top gives you some quick toggles here, but of course, here's that phone call option. We do have that speaker and microphone, so clicking on it, you can choose your ringtone, you can change the volume, whatever you want to do. And the volume is pretty loud. It's definitely an improvement from, I'd say, the Galaxy Watch. It seems a little bit louder to me. Not by much, but it is a nice improvement. I like having a speaker and microphone on my watch. And there you can just sort of change the volume levels for your notifications, for your media, for whatever else you want to change, your system, your Bixby voice, etc., etc. Oh, you have Samsung Pay in here, so you can make payments from your wrist, which is awesome. Definitely needed on a smartwatch, in my opinion. Here's your water lock mode, so if you do go for a swim, if you are swimming, you want to lock that. This way you don't get any accidental touches on your screen as you're doing your laps. Now it's going to eject the water when you turn off water lock mode, just like this. So pretty cool. You shake it, you do whatever you need to do to get that water out, but it is 5 ATM, so you should not have any issues whatsoever. And then you can edit these tiles just by selecting it. So if you don't want a quick toggle to your battery, maybe you want a quick toggle to NFC, so you don't have to keep that on draining your battery, you can do so. It's a very customizable, not really open OS, not really an open wearable OS, but it does give you a lot of customizable options. So just going through your different settings, this is what you have. Basically the same thing, basically everything that you'd want on your smartwatch. I'm not going to go through all of them. It's basically settings for your watch. We all know what that is. Swiping to the left gives you some quick widgets. So you have your daily activity, you have your quick app selector right over here. And of course you can edit it, just hold on it and you can put your favorite application right there if you want to. Going back to the next one, you have quick toggles for your activities. Now this will automatically detect your activities, certain activities, so if you run and you forget to select run, it will start recording your run for you. If you go biking or swimming, it'll automatically record those activities. So in case you've forgotten, you don't have to worry about starting over. We all know we probably wouldn't start over, but you don't have to worry about it. It will track it. There's your heart rate. There is your weather, events if you had any right over there, and then you can add your widgets. Moving to the right, you have your notifications if you have any. So it's a really nice watch. There's a lot of options here. I will be going over everything in my full review, but this is just a little bit of an overview if you wanted to kind of check it out with me, kind of go through it with me and see what's new and what this watch is all about. Samsung always includes some pretty cool watch faces out of the box, so let's just go through some of them. This is one of them right over here. Of course, if you want to get more watch faces, check the Galaxy Watch store or check my playlist down below. I've reviewed some pretty cool watch faces. So let's just go ahead. You do have a live wallpaper, which I think is pretty awesome here. If you see that, it is moving just like that. And you have some different backgrounds that you could choose from. I'm sure there's going to be a ton available in the store, but they do give you 3 right out of the box, and I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely a step up, giving you a live wallpaper on your watch. Now, what the impact on battery life is, I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Let me just show you a few more here. This is a pretty cool one as well. Just take a look at that one. Here's your Frontier one. I always like this Frontier one. The watch face that I'm actually curious to check out is this My Style watch face, and it will take a photo of whatever you're wearing and kind of create a custom watch face for you, so you'll always be able to match. So let me just show you how it works. Let's just take a little photo of my table here. Click on that, select OK. Next, you can kind of place it where you want to place it, and it's going to give you some different options here. If you want it to be a solid color, or you have some different designs as well, and it will kind of try and match it with whatever you're wearing. So if you always want to match your outfits, this is a great watch face for you. And let's just put it on the table. Kind of does a good job here. But what I was really hoping for, and what isn't here out of the box, hopefully it will be released soon, is the YouTube application. We will get a native YouTube application. And watching YouTube on your wrist, as long as we can download directly to the watch, I think that's something that would be pretty cool. You could download your podcast when you go for a run right from the YouTube app onto the watch. But that update, that application is not here yet. And you do have some more integration with Twitter, so you can reply and like directly from the watch. So thank you, Samsung, for getting more developers on board. This has just been a first look at the Galaxy Watch Active 2. I think it's a really nice watch. It's well built. I'm really excited to test out this heart rate monitor. Hopefully it is improved. Hopefully the GPS in here is improved as well. Samsung did spend a lot of time stating that GPS has been improved in this watch. So I'm definitely going to put that through the ringer and see if it's true. Like I always do with these watches, I test them fully. I wear them all the time. So give me a couple weeks. Make sure to subscribe, like, share, and comment down below. Let me know what you actually want me to test out, and I'll make sure to include it in my full review in the next couple of weeks or so. But as of right now, this is a very stylish, really nice looking watch in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the full review.